to whispers, wings in the night. Narita calls me, taking flight.
Well, afternoon folks from Narita International Airport. It's been a struggle, let me tell you. Bit of a sleepless night last night, trying to figure out how I was going to tackle this. So I hope you're getting the benefit of all those struggles and sleepless nights. Let me know how the vocal's sounding. It sounds a little bit loud to me. Just need to kill off my sound from there. So yes, what a way to start. A380 from Korean Airlines. Now, I wonder if that's an Asiana that's been repainted or it's actually Korea. So, yeah, if you know the history of that one, do let us know in the chat. And yeah, I'll be pleased to take your information on board. We've got an ANA, looks like a 767 cargo. So it's not all massive stuff, and we can smell the brilliant tyre rubber smoke from that A380 on us now. Isn't that amazing? Wow, if only I could broadcast to you the smells as well. It is just wonderful. Look, there's any number of streamers here, about 4, and for the benefit of the New Zealand streamers, one guy here is using a Starlink Mini, and yeah, so there you go, and he's got it, and it's pointed pretty much straight up at the sky. So yeah, that's the first time I've seen anybody using a Starlink. So Here you go. G'day Dale, how you going? A little jumpy on the video, but the audio's great. Okay mate, yep, thank you so much. Yeah, hopefully that's not gonna be a major. Let me find a big blue plane. I think I found a big blue plane. Here's a big blue plane. And of course it doesn't want to focus on the plane, it wants to focus on the pole, so let me do some sticky focus on it. Dropping frames. Okay. G'day Dave Bryson, welcome to the chat mate. G'day, and thanks for the info Dale. Welcome everybody. Yeah, it's a bit makeshift unfortunately today's stream. It's not how I planned it, put it that way. I will regale you of tales of what I was trying to do and how I was thwarted by a SIM card that just doesn't want to know. Right, got those on. Okay. dear, we went away and now we're back again. So I'm sure everybody went somewhere into the ether or something. I do hope people can rejoin, and I do hope the stream didn't die a death. But, like I say, it's amazing to me that it's actually going at all. It's like 2 tin cans and a piece of knotty string. That's basically what we're running on. That's about the size of it. And for those of you who haven't seen Scooter before, Pokemon livery, here it is. Hi Carwin, yeah, good to see you. Here having one or two issues, and yeah, what's a stream without issues, eh? Please. pretty decent headwind, which is allowing them to climb free. Skills are not likely to be used very much today, mate. But it's great to have your chat involvement at least, and you should call you chat leader or something like that, or chat mother or something. That's one out of the way. And next one is just over here. We got one to crows around, making a bit of a racket. You can get a pretty reasonable view from there. The only issue is you won't get sounds because you won't have an open window. So a little bit like the Sid Squad Novotel in Christchurch. Yeah, terrific vantage point, but yeah, you can't really stream from there too well. Let me just lock that one off. Go back where you were. Go around there. And there. Don't move. Okay. So that's Kalita. Coming and going. Just keep an eye on how well things are going. Konnichiwa. カーさんのどうぞステッカーはいピーナッツスヌーピーが好きですかJust had a young fan come and say hello. He's very keen. So. Quite a number of children around. So now the safety shot. If I can actually get it to stay put. There we go. And I see we've not got much bandwidth at all. It's really, really sad and really frustrating for me. And I apologise profusely for aviation, mate. The fact that it's actually working is a testament to the art of string, mate. We're basically running on a couple of tin cans and a bit of knotty string. That's about what we're using in order to get a connection. We've got a guy here using Starlink, and yeah, it's an eye-opener for me to see somebody using Starlink Mini to get his connection, and yeah, very, very interested to see how he does it. Might go and have a word with him a little bit later. I introduced myself earlier to a few of the local streamers because of course we're on their patch and they haven't left us much bandwidth. Of course they've got all the flash stuff, but yeah, at least we're getting away with it. Yeah, Aviation Geek, we actually got a really cool first aircraft, and that was the Korean A380 that you can see in the picture now. If you go right back to the very start of the stream, you probably will be able to see it. I'm pretty sure I recorded it. If I didn't, I'll kick myself later, because I love to add different companies, different airlines to my A380 collection, and Koreans, that's the first time I've seen Korean. I've seen Asiana before, which of course I think is being acquired by Korean, so there's a bit of a merger going on. So the talk was that the Asiana A380s would be repainted in the Korean colours. So yeah, that's one of the old liveries. So I suspect that it is actually a Korean rather than an Asiana, because of course the Asiana, if it was repainted in Korean colours, would be repainted in the new livery, which quite honestly I'm not a huge fan of. Some people it floats their boat, me not so much. I think it's something that you could have asked an AI to design, and they probably would have done a better job. But there you go. Controversial, I know. Apologies to any Koreans in the chat. Any Koreans who perhaps might want to watch it later. But yeah, the national airline has changed its livery. China Eastern. What we got coming next? We've got a bit of a lineup. I did promise you to update you on the progress on the star of our show. Here's another China Eastern, so 2 China Easterns in a row. Let's see how we're going on that. This guy is going to Shanghai. So China Eastern off to Shanghai. Haven't been to Shanghai for a very long time. Went there for the World's Fair. An expo. Shanghai Expo or something. Boy, was it hot that day. It was really hot. The great thing is it's a bit overcast, so we haven't got really warm conditions, which is helping my laptop out. I believe it's suffering from a little bit of heat exhaustion. No sound, mate. No sound. Okay. Looks okay to me, mate. So, can you double check it yourself? Oh, thanks, mate. Yep. Yeah, no, I couldn't see anything wrong. So, it's always a worry when you don't touch anything and people sort of mention things not working. So, you sort of wonder what happened. Never mind. Thanks for being on top of it. We appreciate the shout out. Heads up. here, so we've got he's holding, so maybe, so we've got a China Airlines, which is from Taiwan as opposed to the mainland, People's Republic. Yeah, they, you wonder why he's holding. There must be something coming in. So I will have a wee look on my chart. Here we go. Xiamin's coming in from Fuzhou. He won't be far away. He's coming in pretty hot. There we go. Whoops. Baby Xiamin. And touchdown. And in a few minutes we're going to get the rubber smoke and it's going to be glorious. And a lot of rubber smoke from the 737, but we'll take what we can get. I can tell you when that A380 landed earlier, it kicked up a lot of rubber smoke and we enjoyed it. We enjoyed it very, very much. G'day Tucker, how you going in, mate? Welcome in. This is what we call a stream under duress. Yeah, she's under bandwidth pressure and yeah, all sorts of things. In the end, I think we did reasonably well to actually get started. If I hadn't spent a bunch of time mucking around looking for a second-hand iPhone in Bukoff in Akihabara, as it turned out, because I was waiting for the stores to open, and of course they didn't open it. Stores don't open here until about 10 o'clock in the morning, and so there was a big line, and I was waiting in this big line for a Bukoff, and the thing is, in other parts of Japan, Bukoff actually sells all sorts of stuff, all sorts of second-hand stuff, including smartphones and that sort of thing. So I lined up in the Bukoff expecting maybe to be able to pick up a second-hand smartphone. But yeah, in the end that didn't happen because they didn't sell any. Quickly became apparent that it was Manga Central. So we've got a little bit of overcast. We actually have a hot dog by the look of things over here. Down the list. Next to FedEx. There you go. A hot dog. Feed that mouse. Yeah. Yeah, mate. It's a bit desperate. What I'll do is, we've got a 747 incoming. And he's coming in from San Francisco. United Airlines. United Airlines. Oh no, he's not. He's a 777. Why does it look like a? Okay, it's a 777, and it's United Airlines, and it's with us momentarily. And he is UL 837 from San Francisco. So he's going to be with us in just a moment. back. Wider shot, wider shot. Here it comes. Triple seven in from San Francisco, United 837. Oh, we've got an A380 coming out to play. That might be Asiana. So he's gonna duck in. If I move across, yep, I spy with my BDI A380. So it looks like he's about to run over the 737. The 73. Or is it... Oops, we're getting a few drops. That's not good. That's not what we want. Nice, Dale. Yeah, it'd be fantastic to actually catch it. Yeah, China Southern. Okay, so there's a bit of a kink, is there? Where is he going? Where is he going? There's absolutely no way he's taking off from down there. There's no way. Okay. Maybe he's giving way to somebody. Okay. Yeah. Because there would be a stand down period behind the Super if he took off, then these lighter jets would have to stand down a couple extra minutes. Looking around, so I suspect, and I can see Zip Air is coming in from Los Angeles. So we're going to see Zip Air in just a moment. Zip is another low-cost carrier. Very good reputation, actually. A little bit like Starlux. Starlux also have terrific... oh, konnichiwa! Konnichiwa! So Just getting a bit more space in, obviously. My young fan came back. Thanks, Dale. Yeah, mate. I am super sorry that you're having to watch what is not really the prettiest stream in the world. Oh, look at this for pretty. This is Juyao. What a lovely livery that is. And go back and got yet another China Southern, wee baby one. And of course he was the one that was going to be run over earlier by the A380. I'll just see where he's off to. He's off to Shandong. Shandong or Shenyang? Shenyang. Okay, there we go. Mrs. Seki would be scolding me on my Chinese pronunciation. Get him, and then what I won't get him. What I'll do is I'll come here and I'll get you and I'll press record so that we've got a 4K version of it that we can upload to you good people later, particularly the members like Dale, and we'll definitely like to do our members first. So the talk is that they're going to be merged with Korean, and they're going to, in Korean, because obviously the A380 is a marquee aircraft, that Korean would take over the A380 and repaint them in the new Korean colours. so large they hang in the air the same way bricks don't. We've got a T-way and it's a pretty one, so I'll include it in this video. So there you go, T-way. Interesting to see how long the stand down is for the wake turbulence from the 380. There is usually a bit of a stand down. And next, we've got a Tiger. Tiger Air. See where Tiger's off to. Tiger's off to Taipei. My young fan is being told off by his parents. Don't want to get him in trouble. Don't want to have trouble associated with plane spotting. I want him to really enjoy it. Terrific. Next we got some peaches, or a peach, followed by, who are you? I cannot tell, I'll have to go to Flight Radar and find out. So following you is Eva Air. Is he Eva Air? That's Peach off to Chitose, which is Sapporo. And this is Eva Air, Star Alliance livery. Right. That explains why it doesn't look like Eva Air to me. Right, so there's a giveaway. So obviously if you're heavier, you can't just go straight down that taxiway. You have to make a bit of a kink, and you're okay to proceed straight down. I can see an A380 pinging up as KE704 A380. So we might get to see it down our end. We'll come around onto Peach. Send apart. Off to Chitose. It's fairly blustery, windy. Check out the wind for you shortly. Apparently it was very windy yesterday, but my aircraft had a bit of a bumpy landing at Haneda, but it wasn't too bad. But people were saying it had been windier than that during the day, and we must have got the better of it later. So where are you? Just haven't quite got my bearings yet. Here we are, Star Alliance. So, never fear, we will keep an eye on Korean. Korean's pushed back. So the Korean A380 is pushed back and is starting up. This is Eva Air's Star Alliance. The long lens on, it's getting harder to hold it still, to do what we might. And we've got China Airlines and looks of things. Yeah, China. Don't call it China Airlines. That's the wrong country. Ooh, risking by calling it a country. There you go. This is the People's Republic of China. let's focus on the A380. We've got Hong Kong coming down. I'll just pick that up in a minute. So there you go, the second look at Korea coming out to play. Yeah, I'll go and have a look at Hong Kong now for you. Sorry, it's Hainan Airways. All of the airlines from that part of China have very similar liveries, very similar. So this is Hainan. Hong Kong looks very, very similar to this. So forgive me for eyeballing it and saying it was one thing when it was quite honestly from a different part of China. Hainan is that really large island that you see which pops out into the South China Sea. Really has got a bit windy. Let's go back to one of the stars of our show. Good boy. And lock it off while I go hunt for arrivals, because it's just after 2:15 here. What we're looking for is Anna from Honolulu, and he's coming in at 2:47, so we're about half an hour away from the absolute star of our show, which is the A380 coming in from Honolulu. And today it's green turtle livery. There's ANA 183. If you're playing flight radar at home, see the one of the prettiest liveries going around, and yeah, so we're going to see him in about half an hour. And we've got a Jeju, if I can take it off of lock. So we've got a Jeju, and I think we've got another one, so there you go. And of course he's one of the low-cost carriers out of Korea, and he's off to Busan, which is in the south of the country, and in fact you can go there by hydrofoil. So there's another hydrofoil, jet foil from Hakata, Fukuoka. And there's another Jeju right behind them. Certainly is windy. Right, so I might just make a comment and pin it that we're expecting NH183 in about half an hour. That's one Jeju. And here's another one. And my bet is he's not going to the same place. He's going to Incheon, which is in Seoul. They have a couple of airports. They have Gimpo, and they have Incheon in Seoul. Out the gate will be Jetstar. There he is, Jetstar. Let's see where he's off to. Jetstar was off to Takamatsu, which is on Shikoku. Shikoku is sort of the least populated. I'm gonna say maybe it's the smallest of the main islands. Takamatsu's got quite a few people in it, and there's a few others, including the town of Naruto. If you're into your anime, Naruto is kind of a popular character. Right. Better start hunting out A380. There we go. G'day, Mike. How you going there, mate? Frustrations continue, buddy, but at least we've got something to show people. And we're getting a bit of rain just to really rub it in. So a little bit of moisture around. is the second time we've seen this A380 movement. Well, its second movement of the day. So it was the first aircraft on the stream. So we were lucky enough to catch it just as I broke off my start sequence, just so that we could get its touchdown. So we've had Mike, we've had this Korean land. We've had Asiana just take off, A380, and we're going to have this A380 take off. Then we're going to get the star of the show, the Flying Honu NH183, and that's in about half an hour, maybe a little under now. Maybe 20 to 25 minutes. So if you're playing flight radar at home, NH183 is what you're looking for. I always like to put it up on at the airport as you're going to the international gate. They've got a flight radar touch screen there, and I always like to put NH183 or one of the Flying Hondas up, just to sort of educate people that yes, there are beautiful livery A380s floating around. Of course, I'm recording this, so expect a 4K version of it to turn up. Unfortunately, we just do not have the bandwidth to give you 4K today. Barely got enough to give you 1080p actually. I'm very, very disappointed in the company I bought a certain SIM card off. Allegedly it was going to solve my problems, but unfortunately you have to have a Japanese, either a Play Store account or a App Store account in order to be able to download the thing that you then register the card with and then move away. Usually these bank off eventually to the left and head out over the Ishikawa Peninsula and down the western side of Honshu, and then duck across the Korean Peninsula to Incheon. Next up, we've got Starlux, one of the best low-cost carriers out there. So much so that the chief executive is one of the pilots, and he's often flies the aircraft backwards and forwards as just to keep on top of what's going on, and next up we've got T-way. We saw one earlier, much more colourful than this one. It's a fairly the standard T-way livery if Taylor Swift had an airline. And he's going to Daegu. You can look that one up on the map. I don't know exactly where it is. Next we've got the equivalent of our Parcel Express, which is EMS. Little 737 freighter. I'll just see where he's off to. He's not actually showing me on flight radar. He's not on flight radar at all, EMS. So, missing. Can't tell you anything about it, sorry. Mystery aircraft. China Eastern. There we go. China Eastern. Okay, to see whereabouts our big fella is. China Southern coming. So pull back a bit and we'll just lock it off. Just find out where NH 83. I'll show them on the map. Just approaching the coast, so not that far away. About 11 minutes, I would say, maybe nearer to 20. But yeah. Excuse me while I do a thing. Just noticed something very, very bad at VAD. Hi Katie, good to see you. Thank you so much for coming along. Arigatou gozaimashita. Kochira koso. Narita 空港にようこそ. So, expecting the start of the show in about 20 minutes. And given the fun and games I've had with this lens, he's holding, and we're getting a 777-300. And he's in from Chicago, I believe. Yeah. Chicago. So what I might do, now that I've noticed a thing, I'm going to take this lens off. And now, of course, I'm going to have to reacquaint myself with how far I can zoom in and all that sort of stuff. So here's a spring. Great. Yeah, so apologies to everybody who's joining. That I will regale you with tales later, but suffice it to say, we are running on bits of knotty string and a couple of tin cans in order to get a connection. and I apologise for that. We've got a T-way, and we've seen T-ways off to a few different places. This one's going to Incheon, and then we've got a Ana Cargo, and they're off to Los Angeles. So we should be seeing them in the not too distant future. And now that I've got this shorter lens on, I might give you a bit of a look around the park here. This is Sakura no Yama. And let me see, Yana Cargo, and let me see whereabouts the big one is. Okay, so we've got getting a wee peach, and he's using this runway, which is really strange because normally they're consigned to the B runway, which is around the other side. So we should be seeing Peach very, very shortly. I'll just pull back and give you a bit of a wide shot. See all the folks and the other streamers. And that's only half of it. So that's the half that is between me and a bit of a security fence down the end there. And across there is the Marriott. So if you're looking for places to stay for plane spotting, then that might be an option for you. There you go. I did not see NH183. Yes, I do. Now I do. Okay, he's in a holding, but he shouldn't be too far away. give you this one, which is off to LA. It's a cargo flight. That's what the big letters on the side mean. I'm going to take boxes, not people. He's 3408. About this time, I wonder whether or not it's worth actually picking the mic up and putting it on top of the camera so that we can pick up the noise. E-Star jet. So if you're playing plane spotting, here's E-Star. They're another LCC. We've seen them before. They do come to Okinawa. A 747 freighter on the way down here. Come back to you in a minute. A national 747 freighter. We'll see him in a moment. Okay, let's come around and see where he is. I'll just lock it off for a moment. It's got NA to NA, so that's very helpful. Thank you, Flight Radar, for assisting me in identifying that particular aircraft. Try and arrest him ahead of him. Now I didn't ask you for a like for the video, but if you feel so inclined, it will help ease the pain and suffering that I've had for the past sort of 10 hours, 12 hours now. Not 12 hours. I basically discovered that the SIM card that I had ordered was not going to work for me about 9 o'clock last night, and I was not best pleased. So not a super happy chappy. So we've got coming in an ANA 788. He's coming in from Saigon, Ho Chi Minh City, and we should see him in the not too distant future. And following him will be the star of the show. So these guys might be holding for a bit, because they've got ANA, looks like 334 to me. Sorry, 834. The 788 is actually quite a nice little aircraft. I was on a Japan Airlines one yesterday, and that reverse is nice. And yeah, they're a little bit more cosy, I'm going to say, than its big brother, the 789. And of course, we haven't seen the 710s for Air New Zealand yet. Boeing's been making them forever. We'll eventually get the 787-10, 78X. It's quite often referred to.